What is going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, yes, the crypto market has had a massive dump. Some coins have dumped, geez, even 99%. I hope there's not too many Luna bag holders out there because, man, did they get seriously crushed. Some serious losses, guys. Please check on your Luna friends. I wanted today to talk about Electroneum and Bitcoin and where I think the market is going to be headed now. We definitely had that leg down into the mid-20s. Are we going to have one more leg down? I want to talk about the possibilities of that happening or how long this recovery is going to take to happen. If you aren't subscribed yet, definitely smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and I'm going to dive right into the price action. And for those of you who want the little additive edge, follow me on my socials. I changed the color of my eyes, which way I'm leaning in the market. That can really help you guys with your entries and exits. But let's start with Bitcoin, guys. Just some wild times. A dump from 40, geez, what is this? 47,000 basically, all the way down to 25,222 in the mere matter of a month, guys. Just a colossal dump off. And what's really interesting is we broke a polar support and rode all the way down to around 25,000. Now you go back in time, guys, these were optimal buy times. That's why I do have a big circle here as well. For instance, let's just zoom out and look at the daily here for a second. Now you'll notice right here, when we dropped off all the way down here to 3,500 again, just like we did right before the previous phase, we had a nice bounce off of that. But the point is that we dropped a massive amount, okay? Around a 36% drop. That same kind of calculation would leave us all the way down at around $17,000 to $18,000 Bitcoin. Now, guys, there's no doubt there's a lot of manipulation. There's some serious corruption. I mean, my gosh, the board-wide red that we experienced just a few days ago was, my gosh. I think people that were just getting into the market were not ready for it. I've seen this a few times now. And guys, even a seasoned professional, it is still pretty shocking. Now, understand, guys, you know, you want to be accumulating in these phases. For instance, we go back to logarithmic bands and check out the curve zones. Notice where we actually peaked down to. We jumped right below that line, the second red line, and that's actually just like we did in the past. That's just like we did right here. So if we recover right out of this, retest reverse pressure, and start to actually get back up into green logarithmic zone, that is a very good sign, guys. But in simplicity, no matter what happens here, it is going to take longer for us to get up to top band, which means a higher parabolic run-up right after the next halving, okay? And that would be a repeat of history. Now, a lot of people are saying, yes, this cycle is unique, and yes, it is. This is a super cycle with a mini bear cycle within, and that's what we're experiencing right now. Soon, that will turn into an expansion phase after this accumulation phase, and then we will have another reaccumulating phase right before the parabolic run-up, and that actually will be right after the halving, okay? So that's exactly what I anticipate to happen for Bitcoin, guys. Let's talk about Electroneum. Now, Electroneum, also one of my favorite coins. You guys know I'm big into this coin. And what's really nice, at least about what happened, is that it didn't just dump completely like a lot of alts did. Okay, we did have a major dump, for instance. Let's just say from pattern down to bottom pattern, about 30, just about what other coins did, to be honest, around 32%. Now, the point here is, guys, is that we just basically retested this support. We kind of went below it just for just a quick wick. And then we actually are starting to recover within the same pattern. So I would just call this a brief moment of oversold territory. And we're probably going to start to move to the right here, for instance, turning on the Bollinger Bands. You can see that we are in oversold territory right here. We should start to regain and start to rethink about retesting what was a polar support now as resistance, as well as the median of the band. And notice that the Stoch RSI on the daily is loaded up. So that is a good sign. Okay, we could see a nice little run up here. But it's not going to be until the crypto market recovers, okay, guys? When I was talking about a massive move, guys, I was definitely leaning very bearish here. And the reality is you want to try to accumulate in these stages. And yes, guys, my recent buys from here and here are down. But understand, it's accumulating in these times which will separate people from making money and not making money. And yes, guys, main coins will always be safer, but I believe in the Electroneum project. That is why I put into it. Okay, so I think we're probably going to be in for a sideways movement depending on what the main coins do, for instance, Bitcoin, Ethereum, that will be one of the next sizable moves for Electroneum, and that could happen over the next month or so. Okay, keep your eyes on the candles, keep your eyes on the volume, and notice we are in a slight decrease right now, so we're going to get that sideways movement, guys, and that's exactly what I anticipate for Electroneum. And guys, just incredible times in crypto. I mean, my gosh, the brutality of the drops, it feels very devastating for all. I'm getting messages left and right, and you know, people concerned what to do, some people wanting to get in. You guys are on the right page, and in general, guys, don't get feared out in these moments. Remember, the big companies are pushing everyone out right now to scoop up your coin at a cheaper rate, and trust me, that is what they are doing. If I was a massive company with billions or trillions, that's exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be, you know, it's a shame to say, but you know, the people with more power are going to move the market around. That's just the way it goes right now. You know, even with millions, that's not a lot in some of these holdings. And these bigger players can really move the market. And I think they just wanted a little bit more coin, guys. So be wary of another possible leg down into the even the low teens, or not low teens, mid-teens, I'd say. Probably mid to high teens, actually. Like 17 is kind of where I'm predicting. But in general, guys, we could have one more leg down. If we kind of break 24,000 with consistency, we will break 20. So keep mindful attention to the price action over the next few weeks, especially if you're in any longs or any leverage trades that you need to pay attention to, guys. There's definitely a lot going on. And guys, just remember, if you don't actually risk going for some of these gains, you will never make the money. And just like I always say, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.